To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn.
Hello and welcome to the Derek Weaver Company. Congratulations on your purchase of the W-Rotisserie. This video is to familiarize you with the individual components and the assembly of the W-Rotisserie. During the unboxing, we recommend you use the parts breakdown to familiarize yourself with the individual components of the W-Rotisserie one by one. During the inventory process, it's a good idea to separate and inventory the hardware as well and become familiar with each component. Once you've inventoried and familiarized yourself with the hardware, the first step in the assembly is to mount the casters on the horizontal T-pieces. You have 6 casters and you'll mount them in 3 locations. 2 of the casters are locking casters, and we recommend, although you can put them in any location, we recommend that you put them on one end of the horizontal T-piece using small bolt, flat washer, and lock washer 4 times in each location. They're threaded on the horizontal T. After mounting all the casters to the horizontal T-pieces, the next step is to mount the vertical T-piece onto the horizontal T-piece using the 4 1/4 inch bolts, a flat washer, a lock washer, and a nut on the bottom. The bolt that connects the top of the 2 support brackets is a little bit longer than the rest of the hardware. It's 4 3/4 inches long. Once you have the vertical pieces in place, we recommend installing the connecting tubing to stabilize the entire assembly. In this next step, you're going to mount the adjusting cylinder to the horizontal T, and that's what you're going to use the remaining 2 large bolts for. The longer of the 2 is going to be used in the bottom of the cylinder, and the small bolt is going to be used in the top. The next thing is to understand the 2 ends of the rotisserie. And this part is not in the instructions, and that is how to mount the winch. The winch is mounted to this sliding plate that mounts on here like so with this hardware. And you're going to do the same thing: flat washer, bolt, lock washer, and a nut. And then this piece, which mounts to the cylinder, is going to be mounted on the other end with the same hardware in the same fashion. On the other end of the rotisserie is going to be the rotating union, and it's going to slide right down, and this piece is going to mount on the top of the cylinder with the hardware shown earlier. We are placing the winch bracket on the end of the rotisserie with the locking casters. It will be a good idea to use the large bolt and nut to hold the sliding bracket in place while you pump the cylinder up and mount it to the winch. Next, we're going to place the horizontal swing arms in place, and to do that, we'll just winch this horizontal. Pay special attention when you put these in place to the 4 holes drilled for the balancing rod. They need to go inward towards the mounting plate here. And temporarily hold the bar in place with a large bolt and nut. Next, we'll mount the balancing adjustment rod onto the horizontal swing arm. Line the mounting block up with the 4 holes and use the washers and the nuts provided on the back side in the tube. Once you have the mounting block secured in place, it may be necessary to move the rod all the way in and put a light amount of pressure on the bearings, and then tighten the adjusting collar. And just repeat the procedure with the balancing screw for the opposite side. The final assembly includes placing the horizontal mounting brackets on the swing arm. That completes the assembly of the W-Rotisserie. The W-Rotisserie comes with the additional adapters shown here. Thank you for using Derek Weaver Company for all your automotive equipment needs.